Yes, fight fans, how we doing? Just thought I'd come on here and do a short preview video for Buhachuk versus Ortiz. Fight is taking place in the United States of America at Mandalay Bay. A bit of a strange one. So Sebastian Fundora is the WBC and I think WBO light middle. You're not supposed to say that. It's super welterweight, but it's light middleweight for me. But anyway, 154 pounds. They're fighting tonight for Buhachuk's 154-pound WBC interim title. He was stated to fight Tim Chu, but I believe Chu needed a little bit more time in camp to recover after his war with Sebastian Fundora. Fundora is slated to be fighting Errol Spence, but that seems to have just gone really quiet. Anyway, back to tonight's fight. Virgil Ortiz, Oscar De La Hoya's, excuse the pun, golden boy, is potentially the last thing that he has in terms of a decent fighter. And Buhachuk, absolute animal. I think he's lost once, and that was about 6 years ago. Both really good. Ortiz is non-stop, all-out, front foot fighter. Buhachuk has a little bit more of a traditional style. Very good at counter-punching, but also very good in the pocket. Virgil Ortiz loves to throw hooks underneath the elbows. We'll be looking to counter-punch, but we'll also be looking to throw several of his blistering combinations. I see this fight going one or two ways. I'm actually picking Ortiz to win a unanimous points decision, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Buhachuk absolutely flatlines him. I know that's from one extreme to the other, but look, it's boxing. Anything can happen. But for me, I think Ortiz is just that little bit better. I think he'll be a little bit faster. Yeah, I think he wins it for me unanimously, but I would not be surprised if Buhachuk just flatlines him in a couple of rounds if he catches him cold. I think it's the Terence Bud Crawford sweepstakes. I think the winner of this fight will fight Bud Crawford later on in the year, maybe November, December time in Saudi. I know they were talking to the winner of this fight in Fundora, but obviously Fundora's got other plans. So yeah, I think this is Oscar De La Hoya's way of trying to get in on some of that Saudi money. He sort of seems like the kid that's outside of the playground at the minute, or the last kid to get picked at sports at school. Stood against the wall and nobody really wants him. He's been poking the bear in terms of slagging Canelo. It's awful. It's so cringy. Canelo seems to not give a shit about Oscar De La Hoya and what he has to say for himself. He's continually slating Eddie Hearn. He's never said much about Frank Warren, but Frank Warren never has much to say about anybody. Frank Warren is the one who sort of keeps his counsel and keeps his powder dry. Frank never really slags anybody off. He's had a little bit of back and forth with Eddie, but that's all been sort of in along the lines of banter rather than just malicious, which Oscar De La Hoya is. Oscar De La Hoya comes off like a sort of disgruntled ex-girlfriend. He was never any good, had a small dick anyway. You're pathetic, Oscar. Grow up, promote your fighters, and let your fighters do the talking. I get you're a promoter, but man, it seems desperate for me. So yeah, I think the winner of this fight gets the Terence Crawford fight. I'd prefer to see Terence Crawford stick around at 154 and proper put his stamp down. I'm sick of this Canelo talk. I don't want to see him fight Canelo. I think it's too much of a gap to bridge. The jump from 154 to 168, considering he's just come from 147. I'd like to see him dominate at 154, maybe fight someone like Charlo, Ortiz, Buhachuk, Chu, Fundora. There's plenty there at 154 pounds. Let me know what you think below in the comments, guys. And as usual, please like and share. Let's get my channel built up. I want to be able to quit my day job. Just joking. No, I'm not joking. I'd love to quit my day job. Keep punching. Enjoy the fights, guys. See you soon. Peace.